Don't get cancer while you're on Obamacare. In fact, wait till we repeal it, and then you'll have a better shot at fighting it. The new regulations that are coming out, not from the government, but from the insurance companies in response to pressure from the government on Obamacare, are absolutely horrible. They incentivize bad care, and they punish good care. Here's what they do. WellPoint Insurance, which is the second largest carrier, has promulgated regulations that now will be in 6 states, soon to be nationwide, and soon to be mimicked by all of the other insurance companies. They set up established protocols, or what they call pathways, for dealing with cancer. So certain type of breast cancer, here's what you're supposed to do. Certain type of colon cancer, here's what you're supposed to do. This is what the regimen is. And if oncologists, doctors, follow those pathways, they get a bonus of $350 per month per patient. So get 25 patients to follow these pathways, and you make $100,000 right into your pocket. Quite an incentive. But sometimes it's the wrong pathway. The entire science of fighting cancer has come up with these incredible new drugs with even more potential in the coming months and years that adopt a totally different approach to dealing with cancer. Instead of chemotherapy, kill as many cells as you can and hope that you get rid of all the cancer cells, they're now doing targeting stuff that's aimed at the genetics of the cell, or aimed at targeting a cancer cell so our white blood cells recognize it and can destroy it, or cutting off the blood supply to the tumors, stuff that is not recognized in the normal protocols that WellPoint and the other insurance regulators will design. And now, if a doctor recommends these new approaches to a patient, he's in effect taking $350 out of his pocket in order to subsidize good care for his patient. He's going to be punished for giving the good care, for the experimental care, for the cutting-edge stuff, by losing funding for it. On the other hand, if he does the same old, and ends up with the same old result, which is a dismal survival rate for most types of cancer, barely improved over the past, colon and breast being the only exceptions, then he gets rewarded with $350 from the insurance company. This is the ultimate of dumbing down the practice of medicine under Obamacare. So everybody gets care, but much of it just isn't any good. And to get good care, you have to really go out and do it on your own, have your own oncologist, and those out-of-pocket expenses, because they're out of network, are not capped and can become ruinous. In effect, it's like having no health insurance. Now, as a practical matter, what this means is that if you, or God help you, any of your relatives or friends have cancer, one of the first questions to ask your doctor is, are you recommending this treatment because you think it's the best? Or have you received any bonuses from any insurance company or the government to recommend it? You have to be very explicit about that question because very many doctors are going to have quite a conflict of interest. This also disincentivizes them from studying new treatments, from learning about them, because the more they know, the harder it is to make the decision to give up that $350. And it also disincentivizes the creation of the new drugs in the first place, because the government is running around giving out $350 checks for not using the new treatment that you're coming up with. So you have to fly in the face of a very strong headwind, and it sets back the cause of medical research to deal with cancer. One of the most pernicious incentives and disincentives built into this horrific piece of legislation. Thanks for watching.